Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Johnson's got 6.
Things finally starting to come together for them. The deficit still pretty big, but at least they're taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're doing all they can do. Playing tough D, getting stopped, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Here's Ellis following the bucket by the Wizards. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Wizards making a switch here. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Blotch. Gordon comes in for Chris Humphries. Paul George is checked in for Martin. And it's John Wall in for Peyton Siva. For Brooklyn, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter.
Aaron Gordon drafted after just 1 season in Arizona, and he's extremely young for his class. His folks enrolled him in school early because of his size and energy level as a youngster.
And Wall kicks to George. Gordon with a screen on Johnson. Wall. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And that's now 25 points for Wall.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
That's good. And 12 points for Ellis.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Wall passes to Gordon. He kicks it to George. Here's Plumlee. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Here's Ellis. Rebound by the Wizards. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Plumlee is checked in for Biyombo. Garnett comes in for Carlos Boozer. Jared Dudley's checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's Williams in for Hairston. And then for Washington, Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Paul George. Smith comes in for Ejuan Moore. And it's Peyton Siva in for John Wall. It's tipped. Plumlee with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And Williams, here we go. Rebound, Washington. Smith's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Siva. And there's a foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That is his first foul of the game. Well, since the turn of the century, guys, the Western Conference has ruled the roost, winning interconference matchups in 14 out of the last 15 seasons. So, Steve, last season, the highest ever win percentage for the West at over 72%.
Yeah, and 8 of the league's top 10 teams played in the West record-wise. It may be time to take a fresh look at a top 16 playoff structure. Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Now here's Williams. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And last season, the 7th and 8th seed in the East made the playoffs with worse records than the 9th and 10th seeded teams in the West. Sure, the conference playoff structure reduces travel, but in the age of chartered flights, you could argue longer traveling distances are much less of a concern. And I would say amen to that.
Here's Siva. He's got 5. He feeds it to Plumlee. It's stolen by Garnett. Now here's Dudley. He's guarded closely. Back to Ellis. Williams attacking. Passes it to Plumlee. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And that's now 11 points for Mason Plumlee.
And guys, I think the biggest advantage to a so-called top 16 playoff seeding is that it would possibly make for a more competitive finals. It's a playoff series that garners international attention anyway. You want to make sure that the last 2 teams standing are truly the best in the NBA.
Dudley takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now here is Smith. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Gordon.
Next foul call.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Aaron Gordon out of Arizona, kind of a tweener between the 3 and the 4, 6'8", 220. Not much of a shooter, but a terrific athlete with a great motor. He has shown the potential to be a great defensive player.
And Gordon brings some versatility defensively and offensively. Nice Clark footwork inside and underrated ball handle.
Yeah, I think he's got a lot of skills. I mean, he didn't shoot it that well either from the floor or the line, but you loved his motor, you loved his speed, and you saw glimpses of his ability to make plays off the dribble.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Wizards leading by 22. Siva dishes to Smith. Pass to Siva. Babic kicks to Plumlee. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
It's stolen by Smith. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Wizards have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
About a year ago, they converted about 78% of their free throws as a team, so pretty solid there.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Dishes to Dudley. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Wizards leading by 23. They've got Miller. Garnett out there with Johnson. Then there's Ellis. And it's Williams at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Blotch. A rebound by the Nets. Ellis against Humphries. Ellis goes in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
That's good from Ellis.
A good quarter for Ellis. 15 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
He hasn't been afraid to draw a little contact if the opportunity's been there. And I'll tell you, some guys shy away from that, not him.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, after being amnestied by the Washington Wizards, Andre Blatch resurrected his career with the Brooklyn Nets, an overlooked most improved player candidate 2 seasons ago. I thought Blatch really solidified his gains last year.
Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Martin. Now here's Ellis. And Garnett misses. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just 8. Ellis against Moore. That's a 2 from Babbitt. And that's a foul called on Chris Humphries. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
I understand that they're trying to be aggressive, but still, I mean, you can play fast, but still play efficiently, but they're not doing that right now.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Moore with it. Picked up by Ellis. Kicks it to Babbitt. There's the feed to Blotch. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Well, with Brook Lopez missing most of the season in Brooklyn, Steve, how big was the play of Andre Blatch inside for the Nets?
Well, it was huge, Kevin, because he can score and rebound at a pretty high level. And when Lopez went down, the Nets went small an awful lot of the time, but Blatch represented their one threat on the interior, so he played a big role. Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Wizards passing it around. 16 feet away. And Washington again with the bucket.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those. And Blatch, after 2 quality seasons, able to opt out of his contract and cash in this offseason. A career that had looked to be on life support with the Wizards has been mightily resurrected.
Wall passes to Blatch. And Wall kicks to Moore. Feeds it to Blatch. And there's the pass to Babbitt. Outside, Wall. And that one's good. Wall's got 29 in the game.
And Blatch, not a big-time defender or shot blocker, but big men with his size and scoring ability don't come around often.
Now here's Williams. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
Wall again.